it's Delicia, CIGARVIXEN, and today I have a nice little treat here from LFD. This is the La Flor Dominicana 1994, of course commemorating Litto and Inez Gomez's 20 years in the industry. And it's a wonderful cigar. I actually had a chance to try it out at the show, of course, and snagged another one to bring back to go ahead and do a review on. Now this one will be a regular production and available in 4 sizes. So this one that I'm smoking is the 6x58. It also comes in a 5x52, a 6.5x52, and then a big old 7x54. So super excited to try this out. Now the band on this one is different than their others. A little bit darker. Usually it has more of that red color. This one has kind of a darker, almost a burgundy, and a beautiful flower that I really enjoyed. Again, just a beautiful band. Not too over the top, but just very simple, but very nice. And of course that 1994 is right on the front of that. So the fun thing with this one is it's actually going to be coming out with a commemorative beer stein. That one will be limited, so the beer steins are a limited production of those guys, but very fun. If you watched any of the clippings from the IPCPR, you had a chance to kind of see that, but I'm hoping to get my hands on one, being a beer fan, and it's just a really cool piece to have. So that all being said, gonna go ahead and get this cut up here, and I'm gonna change it up today and use my new little V-cut from Colibri. So super excited about that. Kind of actually matches the cigar. I love when that happens. And every time I've ever seen Litto Gomez, he always has a hat on. So that, I'm assuming, is kind of like his little trademark. And I love it. He always looks super classy. Love, love, love the hat. So I thought, you know, to commemorate and celebrate his 20 years in the industry, I would wear my hat as well. So that's why I have it on today. Right away is a beautiful aroma, very rich, a little bit of an earthy. Excellent flavor right away, as always. I'm a big fan of LFD. That's one of the brands that it's kind of a safe go-to. You know, if you're ever in a humidor and you're looking around, and if you're a little bit newer or you've been out of it for a little bit, there's tons of different brands and it can sometimes be overwhelming. So when you see an LFD, you know you're safe. That's one of those go-to brands for me if I'm looking for something that has a good amount of strength and always has impeccable flavor. You know, that's a safe way to go. So again, big fan of LFD, and they just make a really good cigar. And you know, I got so excited to light this up that I forgot to talk about it. And of course the wrapper on this, if you take a closer look at it, it's still very toothy, so that's one indicator that it is that Mexican San Andres wrapper. And it's covering Dominican binder and filler, of course grown at the LFD farm. So tremendous flavor. Touch up this little tip here. Very creamy. Has a really nice flavor to it. A little bit of an earthiness, like I said in the beginning. Of course, I'm just getting it started, so curious to smoke it down a little bit more. Now that I have a very clean palate, I'm going to have a nice chance to really pinpoint some of the flavors, and I will definitely be sharing those with you. So I'm going to check back in with you after I get through the first third. So I just lost my ash right before I came in here. I was working on the computer, and of course it fell in a solid ash, at least, so it was easy to clean up, but it fell right on my computer, so go figure. But anyways, getting through the first third. Strength-wise, not very strong at this point. Maybe like a lighter medium side on the strength, but the flavors are definitely there. Coming through with some different flavors. A little bit of a white pepper, a saltiness, as well as a little bit of a caramel and almost like a brown sugar sweetness that's kind of mixing in. Nothing is dominating, none of those are dominating anybody. It's just kind of all around the same, getting a nice little mixture of everything. So working very well as far as flavor is concerned. And again, waiting for the strength to pick up. We'll see if it does or not, but it's still a nice even smoke. The draw is very good, producing a nice amount of smoke as well, and just a nice cigar to hang out with, so enjoying it this far. And it's funny because I was sitting here smoking, I was remembering, you know, rocking my Litto hat here, I was remembering the last dinner at Pro Cigar. The last dinner, if you've never been, they do like a big auction, a lot of cool different items, very unique. And it was funny because somebody ran out in the middle of it and grabbed Litto's hat. He's actually like sitting in the crowd, and somebody took his hat and brought it up to auction, and sure enough, people were bidding on it. And can't remember who won it. There was some rumors. I was trying to dig around and find out who actually won. It may have been Lisa Nielsen with Cigar Press, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, somebody did bid on it, and of course it was a cool prize to get. So I just remembered that when I was sitting here smoking and thought I would share it with you in case you weren't there. But again, a lot of fun, great people in the industry. The cigar industry has by far the best crowd to hang out with. So again, if you get a chance to go to any of these bigger events, I highly recommend it. Pro Cigar is one of them. Just a lot of fun. So that being said, gonna smoke this down a little bit more and check back in with you after I get through the second half here. So coming to an end here on the LFD 1994, the burn got a little bit away from me and I had to kind of correct it. That was the only funny thing about it. That's the only somewhat of a complaint that I had. Other than that, it smoked wonderfully. The flavors were shifting right after that halfway point. Really picked up more of a pepper element, like a cayenne type of pepper. So really, and that just kind of stayed lingering in your mouth. As well as the saltiness, so you definitely want to have, you know, something to drink on hand. For me, I was drinking water with it and it worked out just fine, because that will kind of creep up, as well as the strength. The strength kind of did a little stealth move on me, and at first I wasn't feeling it, and then right after that second point it just really picked up for me, and I could definitely feel the strength coming in. So very true to form. Excellent flavor though, like I said, with those peppers kind of shifting from the white pepper in the beginning to more of a cayenne pepper towards the second half. And a nice marriage between the cocoa and coffee flavors that came in as well after that second half. But really just enjoyed it. It was a very good smoke, and I would definitely smoke it again. And I would recommend you to try it as well, as always, and share with me your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. So thanks for watching.